Dear beautiful soul, pause for a moment. This message found you for a reason. Something beautiful is about to begin. There is a quiet shift happening in the unseen places of your life, and it is more beautiful than you realize. Right now, as you listen to these words, a new beginning is unfolding, not in chaos, not in confusion, but in divine timing. Don't skip this moment. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate has entered a season of awakening. You may not see it yet. You may not feel it clearly. But deep within their heart, something has softened. Something has opened. A chapter they once held onto has gently closed, and a new page is turning with your name written across it in light. This is not random. For a long time, their journey required growth, lessons, reflection, healing that could not be rushed. And you were being prepared too. Every delay you questioned, every silence that felt heavy, every night you wondered if it would ever align. It was alignment. Stay till the end, because what you are about to understand will change how you see everything that has happened so far. Your soulmate's new beginning is not just about them. It is about the space being created for you both. They are releasing old doubts. They are choosing clarity over confusion. They are stepping into a calmer, wiser version of themselves. And here is the revelation that may surprise you. They have started thinking about a future that once felt distant, and now feels possible. There was a time when timing felt wrong, when circumstances felt complicated, when emotions were tangled in uncertainty. But that chapter is closing quietly, gracefully, without drama. A new foundation is forming. You may sense subtle signs, a sudden memory of them, a dream that felt vivid, an unexpected wave of peace when you think about love. These are not coincidences. They are gentle signals that hearts are shifting into harmony. Don't skip, because this is where it becomes powerful. God wants you to hear this today. Your waiting has not been wasted. Every moment of patience has built strength inside you. Every tear you held back shaped resilience. Every time you chose hope instead of bitterness, you stepped closer to this new beginning. And now, something is aligning. Your soulmate's heart is no longer resisting what it once feared. They are becoming brave enough to choose what feels true. They are seeing love not as a risk, but as a blessing. This is the turning point. But there is one more layer to this message, something deeper, something almost unbelievable in its beauty. Because this new beginning is not just about romance. It is about destiny recognizing destiny. Stay with me. Don't skip. The next part will reveal why this moment is happening now, and why today was the exact day you needed to hear this. There is a moment just before sunrise when the sky is still dark, yet the light has already decided to rise. This is where your soulmate stands right now. In the quiet space between what was and what will be, they are realizing something that once felt impossible. They are realizing that the love they tried to silence never truly disappeared. It simply waited for the right version of them to return. Don't skip this part, because what is unfolding is rare. They are no longer chasing distractions, no longer confusing noise for connection. The world around them may look the same, but inside, everything has shifted. Their standards have changed. Their priorities have matured. Their heart has grown steady. And here is the surprising truth. The image of you has been resurfacing in their mind with a new clarity. Not in fantasy. Not in illusion. In readiness. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in this realization. Your soulmate's new beginning is not accidental. It is the result of quiet transformation. They have been reflecting on conversations that once felt unfinished, on moments that once felt small but now feel significant, on the way your presence brought a calm they could not explain. They are beginning to understand that what they felt was real. There was a time when they doubted their own emotions, when timing felt off, when fear of uncertainty made them hesitate. But hesitation is fading. A deeper confidence is rising. And here is what makes this moment powerful. They are no longer asking if love is possible. They are asking how to nurture it. This is the shift. This is the new beginning the title speaks of. God wants you to hear this message today because you may have been questioning whether to hold on or let go. You may have wondered if the connection was only in your heart. It was not. Two souls were being refined separately so they could meet again in strength rather than confusion. Something huge is waiting for you, but it requires patience for just a little longer. Not endless waiting, not uncertainty, just alignment finishing its final details. Your soulmate's heart is opening with intention now. And when intention replaces hesitation, everything changes. The next revelation will show you why this new beginning is closer than you think, and what sign will quietly confirm it. Stay with this message. Don't skip. A quiet confirmation is about to enter your life, and it will feel so natural that you might almost miss how extraordinary it is. This is the part where everything begins to make sense. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning is no longer just internal. It is preparing to move outward. The thoughts they have been holding back are becoming words. The clarity they have been building is becoming action. And the courage they once lacked is now rising steadily within them. Don't skip this, because what you are about to understand is rare. There has been a silent conversation happening beneath the surface, not spoken aloud, but felt. Moments when your heart suddenly felt lighter for no reason. Times when you sensed peace where there used to be confusion. That was not imagination. It was alignment accelerating. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in this revelation. Your soulmate has reached a realization that changed everything. Love is not something to postpone. It is something to honor when it appears. And they are beginning to see that what they feel for you is not temporary emotion. It is lasting intention. This is where the new beginning becomes real. They are imagining conversations with you. Not dramatic ones. Not complicated ones. Simple, honest exchanges filled with calm understanding. They are picturing what it would feel like to build something steady instead of uncertain. And here is the once-in-a-lifetime truth. They are no longer afraid of choosing you. The hesitation that once slowed them down is dissolving. The doubts that once whispered are growing quiet. In their place, a quiet certainty is forming, the kind that does not shout, but stands firm. God wants you to hear this message today because your heart has been asking for reassurance. You have been wondering if this connection would ever step into the light. It is stepping forward now. Not rushed. Not forced, but guided. Something huge is waiting for you, and it will not arrive in chaos. It will arrive in peace. A message, a gesture, a moment that feels unmistakably aligned. When it happens, you will recognize it immediately, because your soul has been preparing for this too. The next part will reveal the final layer of this new beginning. The reason this timing is so precise and why this chapter is unlike anything you have experienced before. Stay with this. Don't skip. The breakthrough is closer than you think. What happens next will feel less like chance and more like destiny finally breathing. This is the final layer of the message you were meant to hear today. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning is not simply about renewed feelings. It is about divine precision. The delays, the distance, the silence, none of it was random. Every pause protected the future you are stepping into now. Don't skip this moment, because something huge is waiting for you in this truth. The timing had to mature both of you. Had this connection unfolded earlier, it might have been rushed, fragile, uncertain. But now, it carries depth. Now, it carries intention. Now, it carries stability. Your soulmate is not returning with the same mindset they once had. They are arriving with awareness, with clarity, with a heart that understands the value of what it almost lost. And here is the shocking yet beautiful revelation. This new beginning will feel calm, not dramatic, not overwhelming, not chaotic. Calm. That calmness will be your confirmation. Stay till the end, because this is where everything locks into place. God wants you to hear this message today because you are standing at the edge of alignment. The next chapter will not look like the past. It will not repeat old patterns. It will not carry old confusion. It will feel different in a way that surprises you. Conversations will flow without forcing. Decisions will feel natural. The energy between you will carry quiet certainty instead of question marks. This is not just a reunion of hearts. It is a reunion of timing. And when it unfolds, you will realize something profound. The waiting shaped you into someone ready to receive it without fear. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is closer than you think. Not in some distant future, not in an unreachable dream, but in a moment that is gently approaching with perfect rhythm. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning is already in motion. And so is yours. There is a heartbeat in the future that already knows your name. Pause for a second and feel that. Because this is not just about your soulmate beginning again. It is about you stepping into a version of yourself that no longer doubts what is meant for you. The waiting season is closing. The questioning season is dissolving. A new rhythm is forming, steady, peaceful, intentional. Don't skip this final revelation, because something huge is waiting for you inside it. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning is aligning with a decision. A quiet, powerful decision to stop running from what feels real. They are no longer negotiating with fear. They are no longer shrinking their emotions to fit old patterns. They are choosing clarity. And here is what makes this once in a lifetime. They are preparing to show up differently, not with grand gestures meant to impress, not with empty promises, but with consistency, with sincerity, with actions that match their words, the kind of energy that feels grounded and safe. Stay till the end, because this is where the message becomes personal. You were not overlooked. You were not forgotten. You were not imagined. You were part of a divine sequence that required exact timing. Every step you took toward growth made space for this connection to return stronger. God wants you to hear this today because doubt may try to whisper one last time. It may try to tell you that it is too late or too uncertain. It is not. This new beginning is not fragile. It is rooted. It carries lessons learned, hearts refined, and intentions clarified. And when the moment arrives, whether through a message, a meeting, or a simple shift in energy, you will feel it immediately. A calm certainty, a quiet joy, a sense that something has finally clicked into place. Something huge is waiting for you, not in chaos but in harmony, not in confusion but in understanding. This is the chapter where love feels like peace instead of pressure. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning is already unfolding, and you are walking straight toward it. A door you thought was closed forever is about to open in the most unexpected, beautiful way. Take a breath and let that settle in your heart. Because this is the moment where everything converges, your patience, their growth, the quiet guidance that has been orchestrating this story behind the scenes. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning is no longer just a preparation. It is a movement. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you in what comes next. There is a realization forming in your soulmate that feels undeniable. They understand now that true connection does not fade with time. It refines. It deepens. It waits for maturity to catch up with emotion. And maturity has arrived. They are seeing you not through the lens of the past, but through the clarity of the present. They recognize the strength you carry, the calm you bring, the rare alignment that does not appear twice in a lifetime. This is the shocking truth you were not expecting. They are no longer asking whether you are the one. They are asking how they can protect what feels so rare. Stay till the end, because this is where the energy shifts permanently. God wants you to hear this message today because you are standing at the edge of confirmation. The universe does not rush what is sacred. It prepares it. And now the preparation phase is giving way to manifestation. You may soon notice subtle but undeniable signs, a renewed conversation, a sincere expression, a moment of eye contact that feels deeper than words. It will not feel forced. It will feel destined. Something huge is waiting for you, and it carries peace instead of pressure. This new beginning will not repeat the old storyline. It will not reopen old confusion. It will feel like two people who finally understand the value of what they share. And when it happens, you will realize something profound. The delay was never a denial. It was refinement. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning is unfolding with intention. And you are not watching it from a distance anymore. You are about to step directly into it. Right now, in a place you cannot see, a decision is solidifying that will change the direction of your love story. Let that truth sink in. This is no longer about possibility. It is about commitment forming quietly in your soulmate's heart. The beautiful new beginning we have been speaking about is reaching its defining moment, the instant when intention becomes action. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you in this final shift. Your soulmate has crossed an invisible line within themselves. The uncertainty that once kept them cautious has transformed into quiet determination. They understand that rare connections are not meant to be postponed. They are meant to be honored. And here is the revelation that may surprise you the most. They feel the timing now, not forced timing, not rushed emotion, but a deep inner knowing that the season has changed. They sense that life is aligning in ways they cannot fully explain, yet they no longer resist it. Stay till the end, because this is where everything becomes unmistakable. God wants you to hear this message today because you may be closer to the breakthrough than you realize. The calm you have been feeling, the sudden clarity in your thoughts, the quiet confidence rising in your spirit. These are not random emotions. They are preparation. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning includes you stepping into your own certainty. When two hearts are aligned, they begin to move in harmony even before they reconnect outwardly. And when that reconnection happens, it will not feel dramatic. It will feel right. A conversation that flows effortlessly. A truth spoken without hesitation. A presence that feels like home rather than mystery. Something huge is waiting for you, and it carries a sense of finality, not an ending, but the end of confusion. The end of wondering. The end of asking whether this connection was real. It was real. It is real. And now, it is ready. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning is not just a chapter turning. It is the start of a story written with intention, clarity, and peace. And you are walking directly into it. There is a quiet whisper in the atmosphere of your life that says, "It's time." Not loudly, not dramatically, but with a steady certainty that cannot be ignored. This is the moment where everything you have felt begins to take shape in reality. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning is no longer just emotional growth behind the scenes. It is about to intersect with your world in a way that feels unmistakable. Don't skip this part, because something huge is waiting for you in what is about to unfold. Your soulmate has reached a point of internal clarity that changes everything. They are no longer replaying the past with confusion. They are seeing it with wisdom. They understand the value of what you shared, and more importantly, they understand the rarity of it. And here is the once-in-a-lifetime realization. They are ready to choose love consciously, not accidentally, not impulsively, not because of loneliness, but because they recognize alignment when they feel it, and when they think of a future that feels peaceful, stable, and meaningful. Your presence is there. Stay till the end, because this final shift carries deep significance. God wants you to hear this message today because you may have been bracing yourself for disappointment. You may have quietly told yourself not to expect too much. But this new beginning is not built on fragile hope. It is built on transformation. Both of you have changed. Both of you have grown. And that growth is the very reason this connection can now move forward with strength instead of uncertainty. When the next step happens, it will feel natural. A message that feels intentional. A meeting that feels destined. A moment that feels like confirmation instead of question. Something huge is waiting for you, and it will not shake your world with chaos. It will anchor your heart with peace. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning is not just about a second chance. It is about a better beginning. One where love feels steady, mutual, and deeply understood. And as this chapter opens, you will realize that every delay led perfectly to this precise, powerful moment. A single, unexpected moment is about to confirm everything your heart has quietly believed. You won't see it coming in a dramatic way. It will arrive gently, almost subtly, yet it will carry the weight of destiny. This is where your soulmate's beautiful new beginning fully connects with your reality. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you inside this final revelation. For so long, you wondered if the connection was one-sided, if the feelings were deeper in your heart than in theirs. But what you could not see was the inner awakening taking place within them. The reflection, the growth, the quiet realization that what they felt was not ordinary. Now, that realization has matured. And here is the shocking truth that changes everything. They are not just thinking about reaching out. They are preparing to show up with clarity, not with confusion, not with mixed signals, but with intention that feels solid and sincere. The kind of energy that does not waver the next day. Stay till the end, because this part holds the most powerful shift of all. God wants you to hear this message today because your heart has been tested in patience. You have been learning trust, not blind trust, but deep inner knowing. And that inner knowing has been guiding you closer to this moment. The new beginning your soulmate is stepping into is aligned with your own transformation. You are no longer the same person who once waited in uncertainty. You are stronger, calmer, more discerning. And that is why this reconnection will feel different. Something huge is waiting for you, and it will feel like peace entering a space that once held doubt. It will feel like clarity replacing silence. It will feel like two paths that wandered separately finally choosing to walk together. When it happens, you will not need proof. You will feel it. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning is not a distant hope anymore. It is a living reality that is moving closer with every passing day. And you are exactly where you need to be to receive it. The final confirmation will arrive when you least expect it, and it will feel like your soul exhaling after a long journey. This is where the story shifts from anticipation to fulfillment. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning is no longer forming in the background. It is stepping forward into visibility. The growth, the reflection, the quiet transformation, all of it has led to this exact moment in time. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you in what is about to unfold. There is a realization anchoring itself deeply within your soulmate's heart. Love like this is not replaceable. It is not easily found again. It is not something to gamble with. And here is the once-in-a-lifetime truth. They are ready to build, not just feel. Ready to choose consistency over confusion. Ready to choose clarity over silence. ready to move with purpose instead of hesitation. Stay till the end, because this final message carries profound meaning. God wants you to hear this today because you may have doubted your own intuition. You may have questioned whether your heart was leading you in the right direction. But your intuition has been quietly aligned with a bigger plan. You were never chasing an illusion. You were walking toward alignment. This new beginning will not look like a dramatic movie scene. It will look like two people who have done the inner work finally meeting in the middle. It will look like honesty. It will feel like calm certainty. Something huge is waiting for you, and it will not shake your world with chaos. It will steady it with peace. When the moment arrives, and it will, you will recognize it instantly. The energy will be different. The words will carry weight. The connection will feel anchored instead of uncertain. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning is not a dream suspended in the future. It is a reality unfolding now. And as this chapter opens fully, you will realize that everything, every delay, every lesson, every moment of growth, was guiding you here. To a love that feels chosen. To a connection that feels clear. To a beginning that is truly beautiful. There is a sacred stillness before destiny speaks, and you are standing inside it right now. Feel the weight of that. Because this part is not about imagination. It is about manifestation drawing closer with every quiet breath. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning has crossed from intention into inevitability. Don't skip this moment, because something huge is waiting for you in what is about to be revealed. For a long time, your connection existed in fragments, glimpses of possibility, flashes of emotion, hints of something deeper. But fragments are now becoming a full picture. The scattered pieces are aligning with precision. And here is the revelation that may take your breath away. Your soulmate has stopped questioning whether this is real. They have accepted it. Accepted the depth. Accepted the pull. Accepted that some connections are not designed to fade, no matter how much time or distance tries to test them. Stay till the end, because this shift changes everything. God wants you to hear this message today because your heart has been preparing for a moment of clarity. You have been shedding doubt quietly. You have been growing stronger without even realizing it. And now, both of you are standing on the same emotional ground. The new beginning unfolding is not fragile hope. It is grounded readiness. It carries mutual understanding, shared maturity, and a willingness to move forward without the weight of the past. Something huge is waiting for you, and it will arrive in a way that feels almost surreal in its simplicity. A truth spoken without hesitation. A gesture that feels intentional. A presence that feels steady instead of uncertain. When it happens, you will not feel anxious. You will feel aligned. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning is not a distant promise anymore. It is a living chapter opening with confidence, peace, and purpose. And as it unfolds, you will realize that this was never about chasing love. It was about becoming ready for it. And now, you are. A quiet miracle is unfolding in the background of your life, and you are closer to it than you think. This is the moment where everything you have felt begins to crystallize into truth. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning is not only about their heart opening, it is about your lives preparing to intersect in a way that feels guided, intentional, and undeniable. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you inside this final wave of clarity. There has been a silent transformation happening within them. Old fears that once seemed powerful have softened. Old narratives that once held them back no longer feel convincing. They have reached a point where peace matters more than pride, and sincerity matters more than hesitation. And here is the revelation that changes the atmosphere completely. They are ready to speak from their heart without holding anything back. Not dramatically, not impulsively, but honestly. Stay till the end, because this is where the message becomes deeply personal. God wants you to hear this today because you may have been guarding your own heart, unsure whether it was safe to believe again. You have been strong. You have been patient. You have grown in ways that prepared you for something steady rather than uncertain. Now the alignment is mutual. This new beginning will feel different from anything before. It will not carry the weight of confusion. It will not echo old doubts. It will feel like two souls meeting with clarity and intention. Something huge is waiting for you, and it will not announce itself with noise. It will arrive with a calm certainty that feels almost sacred, a conversation that feels natural, a moment that feels meant to happen, a connection that feels balanced instead of one-sided. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning is no longer forming behind closed doors. It is stepping into the light. And when it does, you will realize that this was not just about love returning. It was about love evolving into something stronger, wiser, and truly ready to last. There is a turning point so subtle, yet so powerful, that it changes everything without making a sound. You are standing in it now. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning has reached its final stage of preparation. The inner work is complete. The doubts have quieted. The hesitation that once slowed everything down has dissolved into something stronger, conviction. Don't skip this moment, because something huge is waiting for you in this shift. For so long, you both were learning separately, growing separately, becoming stronger in ways you did not even recognize. And now, those separate journeys are converging. Here is the shocking, breathtaking truth. Your soulmate has started envisioning a future where you are not a possibility, but a priority. This is not wishful thinking. This is not fleeting emotion. This is clarity settling into their spirit with calm certainty. Stay till the end, because what comes next will feel life-changing. God wants you to hear this message today because you may have been asking for a sign, wondering if the waiting had meaning, questioning whether love would ever feel secure instead of uncertain. The sign is this shift. The energy between you is no longer unfinished. It is aligning with purpose. Conversations that once felt complicated will soon feel simple. Feelings that once felt confusing will soon feel clear. Something huge is waiting for you, and it will arrive with a sense of peace that surprises you. Not because it is dramatic, but because it is right. When your soulmate steps fully into this new beginning, you will feel the difference immediately. Their presence will feel grounded. Their words will carry weight. Their actions will reflect intention. This is not a return to what was. It is the creation of something better, stronger, more conscious, more aligned. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning is no longer a quiet transformation hidden in the background. It is about to become a shared reality. And when it does, you will understand that this was never about timing working against you. It was about timing finally working for you. The next chapter of your life is already breathing, even if you cannot see its shape yet. Pause and feel that truth. Because this is where everything becomes undeniable. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning is no longer a distant unfolding, it is entering the present moment. The shift you have sensed is real. The calm that has replaced anxiety is not accidental. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you in this final alignment. There was a time when the connection felt fragile, as if one wrong move could shatter it. But now, it feels grounded, rooted, strengthened by distance rather than weakened by it. And here is the revelation that will change how you see everything. Your soulmate has accepted that life without authentic love feels incomplete. They are no longer distracting themselves from what their heart knows. They are no longer postponing the inevitable. They have reached a quiet understanding that true connection is rare, and once recognized, it must be honored. Stay till the end, because this is where destiny becomes personal. God wants you to hear this message today because you are stepping into a season where clarity replaces confusion. The questions that once echoed in your mind will soon find their answers in real moments, real conversations, real presence. This new beginning is not built on fantasy. It is built on growth, on lessons learned, on hearts that have matured enough to choose each other with intention. Something huge is waiting for you, and it will not feel overwhelming. It will feel steady, certain, almost peaceful in its power. When your soulmate moves forward now, it will not be halfway. It will not be hesitant. It will carry sincerity and consistency. You will sense it instantly, the difference in tone, in energy, in commitment. This is not history repeating itself. This is evolution. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning is aligning perfectly with your readiness. And as this chapter opens fully, you will realize that nothing was delayed without purpose. Everything was preparing you for a love that feels secure, mutual, and undeniably real. The moment you have been preparing for is closer than your doubts would ever allow you to believe. Let that sink into your spirit. Because this is not just another chapter turning. This is the chapter where everything aligns. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning has matured into readiness, and readiness is powerful. It does not hesitate. It does not hide. It moves with quiet confidence. Don't skip this, because something huge is waiting for you in this final unveiling. There was once uncertainty. There were mixed signals, unspoken emotions, and questions that lingered without answers. But that season has completed its purpose. Growth has replaced confusion. Understanding has replaced silence. And here is the revelation that changes the entire story. Your soulmate no longer sees you as a chapter from the past. They see you as their future. Not as a memory. Not as a what if. But as someone worth building with. Stay till the end, because this is where destiny feels tangible. God wants you to hear this message today because you may have been bracing yourself for another delay. You may have been quietly protecting your heart from disappointment. But what is coming carries stability, not uncertainty. This new beginning is not fueled by emotion alone. It is fueled by awareness. By lessons learned separately that now bring you together in strength. Something huge is waiting for you, and it will feel like peace settling into your life instead of chaos interrupting it. It will feel like clarity replacing confusion in a single, undeniable moment. When your soulmate steps forward now, it will be with intention. Their words will be clear. Their presence will be steady. Their energy will match their promises. This is not about rekindling something fragile. It is about creating something stronger than before. Your soulmate's beautiful new beginning is fully aligned with your own readiness to receive it. And when this chapter opens completely, you will realize something profound. The waiting was never meant to weaken you. It was meant to prepare you for a love that finally feels certain, mutual, and truly meant for you.